house has been quickly described as being Lovecraftian. As I watch the movie's ending unfold, I realize that while the movie is Lovecraftian in that it deals with the unknown, the film also touches on this in a way that is more nuanced than one might first expect. As the film opens, we are thrown into the depths of the ocean amongst layers of dust and fades of multiple substances. Soon after, we're introduced to our protagonist, Emily. We come to understand that she's struggling with her identity and her future. While she does understand her passion for her career choice in life, she doesn't seem to completely understand the choices she's made outside of that. She has a boyfriend named Randy who isn't supportive of her education and downright belittles her thoughts. Meanwhile, she smokes cigarettes even though it goes against what she knows from her education in biology. Emily's life and future is full of unknowns and contradictions. What she does know is that the biology behind humans is a miracle that could have gone very differently. So differently that it'd be a world full of heat, gases, and chaos, one that becomes inhospitable to humans. Shortly after arriving, our couple meets another, Randy's dad's friends, apparently. Eventually, Emily and Mitch have a conversation outside that gives us a glimpse at how two generations have different perspectives of the world. Mitch expresses he believes that there is too much information in the world. It's scary, in fact. And that's why he
put my head down and focus on our baseball team.
Emily disagrees and makes clear her opposing view on the matter. More on that later. As the night goes from being full of food, substances, and conversation, to being plagued with mystery set in microorganism-filled fog, the reality of the situation begins to unravel. The movie touches on bigger themes as we arrive to Mitch's death. He commits suicide amidst the overwhelming sense of the unknown. Just before, Mitch and Emily have yet another conversation on the sand, where he talks about the familiarity that he and his wife have grown to love and come back for when visiting the beach house. It's always the same, like it's frozen in time, Mitch says. Mitch will not take new information and do good with it, as he made clear earlier. And now that the world that Emily described earlier is becoming reality, Mitch cannot handle this new world. Mitch and Emily are a very important dynamic. They're direct foils. They represent the different reactions to circumstances within society, and sometimes that can be influenced by generational differences. Sometimes events are no longer about one's personal experience, like Mitch is concerned, but rather that of others, and a collective experience. While Mitch took the events unfolding as too frightening, therefore killing himself in the ocean's water, Emily drags herself away from the beach, up flights of stairs away from the water, to try and survive, to adapt. What follows is the slow collapse of what she knows to be her reality. Her boyfriend turns, the world is overrun by this fog that isn't actually fog, and Emily is left dizzy and disoriented after a car crash. The ending of the film effectively drives home the themes it revolved around throughout its runtime. Emily, now milky-eyed and about to turn, talks aloud to herself.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
After Mitch had talked multiple times with Emily about his fears, we know this means Emily is taking her stance and being brave to new circumstances, to new information. Through acceptance and curiosity for the unknown, rather than fear, an ocean wave finally rushes over her, only to retract and reveal she's gone. This film concludes by echoing Emily's sentiment regarding the overabundance of information, to which she countered Mitch's points with,
The doors that could be opened because of that information. It should make life more beautiful.
The film touches on the idea that not all unknown change should be seen as scary or threatening, and it was only until then that our final girl became a part of it, not a casualty to it. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I would also really appreciate it if you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting a lot more content regarding everything gay and scary. So thank you so much for watching again. Take care.